Hi everyone, welcome to this quick core Pilates workout. For today's class, we're going to need a yoga block. Now this is a foam yoga block, but you can use any yoga block that you want. The cork blocks might be a little bit difficult and uncomfortable if you're using one of those, so I highly suggest a foam block, and you can pick these up pretty much anywhere. I do have recommendations on my website for the ones that I like and the ones that I am using. So if you are ready to begin, let's go ahead and grab the yoga block and lay on back. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is place the yoga block right here above those knees, okay? And then place those elbows there, all right? And the head can always stay down on the mat. Anytime that we're doing these exercises and you feel like it's too much in the neck, you're pulling at the neck, feel free to just lay your head down onto the mat. Just make sure that we are still engaging the core and we are maintaining contact with our low back on the floor. Now, we're going to inhale through our nose, exhale through our mouth, bring our hands behind our head for a little bit of support there, and I want you to push those elbows into the yoga block as you bring your knees into the yoga block. So right away you should feel your core turn on, okay? Remember, there's no tension here in the neck, we're just supporting the neck. So I want you to draw your belly in, squeeze and lift up through the pelvic floor like I always talk about, like a Kegel exercise, and then press those knees into the block and those elbows into the block. You should be feeling it already, right? It's starting to be like one of those survivor challenges, right? So I want you to really inhale, exhale, shh. Again, inhale, exhale, shh. I want you to push all of that air out as you exhale. Inhale, exhale, shh. All the way. Inhale, exhale, shh. Good. Now see if you can take your left leg off of the block. You can lift it high to make it easier, lower to make it harder, and then bring it in nice and slow and controlled, and switch other side. Hold here, breathe, inhale, exhale, let it all out, and bring it back in. Let's switch other side. Ooh, you feel the burn? And bring it back. Nice job. Breathe. Elbow and knee into that block. If you lose your block, no big deal. If you feel like you're pulling at your neck, you're probably using too many neck muscles and not enough core ab muscles. Are you shaking like I am? Nice little warm up here. Good. Bring it in. We're going to do 2 more on each side. Nice job. Bring it in. Good. We have 1 more on each side. Point your toes. Really draw it in. Don't lose that block. 1 more, other side, you got it. Push, push, push. Bring it back in. And release all the way down. Let's go ahead and lift up into a bridge. Bring those heels underneath your knees. Push up. Good job. Did you feel the burn on that one? Nice. All right, team. What I want you to do is place that block between your thighs and squeeze. So we're going to work inner thighs as well. Draw that navel into your spine, squeeze up through that pelvic floor. Inhale, lift those arms, float them right by your sides. Make sure your knees are right over your hips. Draw navel in. Again, lifting up through the pelvic floor. Hold it here. And head can also be down on the ground on this one, okay? Especially if you feel like it's too much on the neck. Hold it here. We're going to do Pilates 100s. Inhale. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. I want you to really squeeze that block. So squeeze it in as hard as you possibly can. Get those inner thighs working. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Shh. Again, inhale. Squeeze that block. And exhale. Shh. Nice. Again, inhale. Exhale. Shh. Drawing navel in, lifting up pelvic floor. 1 more set. Inhale. And exhale. Shh. Beautiful. Go ahead and set it down. Let's take another bridge. Lift it up. All right. I think we are officially warmed up. What do you think? All right, team, let's go ahead and flip on down. Go ahead and place the block now between your feet, okay? So you can place it however you want, either in the most narrow or most wide. I'm gonna choose the most wide, probably because that's the most difficult, and you know, I'm up for the challenge today. And then what I want you to do is go ahead and come up to the elbows, draw those knees into the chest, and squeeze that block as hard as you can. Draw your navel and squeeze the pelvic floor. Just hold here for a minute, okay? So I want you to really have that block secure between your feet, and then we're gonna lift the chest, draw that navel in, and you're gonna press those legs out and back in for 10. All right, here we go. We go 10, exhale, inhale here. 9, 8, 7, really squeezing that block. 6, 5, inhale, exhale. 4, you got it. 3, 2, nice job, and 1, hold it here. And then as you draw it in, we're gonna twist over to the right and push it back out. Twist over to the left and push back out, okay? We're gonna do that for 10. So draw it in for 10. Switching sides, 9, 8, 7, good. 6, draw it in. 5, twist. 4, draw it in. 3, really squeeze here. 2, draw it in. And 1, hold it, go ahead and come on down. All right, team, go ahead and grab that block, point your toes, bring the block between your hands, squeeze that block, bring it overhead, inhale, exhale, we'll draw it in and shoot it out for 10. Bring it in, squeeze, exhale here, 9, squeeze those legs together, 8, squeeze the block, 7, you can make it a little bit easier by bringing the legs higher. 6, 5, 4, squeeze the block. 3, you got it. 2, and 1, hold it here, breathe for 5, 4, 3, squeeze the block. 2, and 1. Knees in, little break, lift up into a bridge. That should feel good. All right, team, let's go ahead and roll on over. I want you to come to tabletop position, bringing those hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips, all right? And then give me a nice neutral pelvis. So not arching, not tucking, just neutral, drawing that navel in, squeezing and lifting up through the pelvic floor. So we're going to really concentrate here on keeping those hips nice and stable. And then let's grab the block, okay? Now remember, we're keeping these hips stable and in neutral, okay? So really important that you connect there and understand that's what we're doing with our pelvis, okay? And then what you're gonna do is take the block. Now this might take a little bit of practice. You're gonna flex your foot eventually here and really drive the block into your glute and then come on to one knee, hold it here. Now find your nice neutral pelvis, flex your foot and drive that block into your glute there. All right, and just hold here and see how you feel, okay? And then what I want you to do is we're just gonna lift up and lower down. Now if the block is not in the right position, you're gonna lose it. So go ahead and readjust now, do a little bit of movement there, readjust and get it nice and stable. So we have to have this perfect balance of how much to press and how much not to press, right? So find that perfect position. I want you to stabilize your core, stabilize your shoulders. So make sure that we are engaging the shoulders and we're externally rotating, right? So the inside of the elbows face forward. And then we're gonna do these tiny little lifts like donkey kicks. Ready? Here we go. Draw navel in. We're gonna lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here and then pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Go ahead and release the block and bring it right here between your calf and your thigh and squeeze. Again, flexing through the foot, hands underneath the shoulders, lift it up, and now we're gonna circle the leg. All right, so we're gonna squeeze that block in, keeping the hips stable. So we don't wanna be doing this. We wanna keep everything nice and stable and keep the hips from moving. All right, so here we go for 10, 9, do you feel the hamstring burning? 8, 7, 6, draw that core in. 5, you can do it. 4, 3, 2, nothing moves but that leg, and 1. Now, hydrants, and then we'll do the other side. So we're still flexing through that foot. You're gonna feel this through that opposite glute as well, okay? Because it's doing a lot of stabilization work. We're gonna lift up hydrant and bring it back down for a 10, okay? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, squeeze the block. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, good. I lost it on that last one. All right, team, we can do this other side. So find that nice stable position, and then let's lift up. If it's not in that right spot, go ahead and fix it. Hold it here, stabilize, draw that core in, lift it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, this side's harder, and 1. Hold it here, pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and go ahead and turn it sideways. Bring it between your calf and your thigh. Stabilize. Here we go, team. All right, we're gonna do little circles. So stabilize your core. Just practice here for a minute. And now here we go for 10. Keep the foot flexed. 9, 8, 7, 6. Nothing moves but that leg. 5, 4. You can do it. 3, 2, and 1. Hydrants. Lift it up for 10, 9, 8. Foot stays flexed. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice job. Take the block between the legs now. Squeeze inner thighs. All right, team. Now go ahead and tuck your toes. Lift up. Keep that block between the legs. Go ahead and move from side to side. Stretch out. Beautiful. Keep squeezing that block. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. And then let's come forward into our bear. So we hover those knees, shoulders end up right over those wrists. Hold here, squeeze the block for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it back. If you have to drop the knees down on that one, it's okay. Do what you can, and we can have the knees bent here in our downward dog. We're gonna do 2 more sets, all right? So we inhale. As we exhale, we're gonna bring it down for 10, 9, 8, squeeze the block. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back. Nice job. Breathe. All right, team. One last set. Come forward. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees down. Take the left leg off your mat and go ahead and grab that block. Bring it right here in front for a little bit of support. Gate pose. So you're going to bring that right leg nice and straight. And if we want, we're going to just extend that arm all the way up and over. Get a nice stretch through the side body. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. And now this block can be here for support. Okay, so we can be here. We're gonna lift up that leg and turn those toes down, all right? If you wanna add a little bit more to this, what we can do is just take that block up, all right? And it does matter, even though it's light, it is going to add another level here. So if we don't want it, we can also just be here as well, okay, team? So if you want it, grab it, bring it up, turn those toes down, bring it down, and lift it up for 10, 9, keep your core stable, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's release to the other side. All right, nice gate pose here. Reach it all the way up and over. Awesome. If you want the block, great. If not, no problem at all. And we can always have this foot tucked as well. All right, team, lift up the other leg, and I want you to turn your toes down, and we're gonna pulse that leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Only thing moving is that leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring it down. Nice job, team. Let's take a little child's pose. Stretch out those glutes. Bring your head down. Take a nice breath. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Beautiful. All right. So what I want you to do now is grab that block between those hands. You're going to come up to your knees. If your knees bother you, because I know they bother me quite a bit, what you can do is roll up. And as you can see, I have 2 yoga mats for extra padding, but what you can do is roll up your yoga mat to help your knees out on this next one, okay? So keep the toes tucked. It's much harder if the toes are not, if they're here. If you want to do that, you can. I'm going to keep mine tucked today. What I want you to do is squeeze the block, reach it up, and then what you're going to do is bring it down and come all the way back and bring it back up here. Okay, so we're gonna squeeze that block, draw your core in, keep this nice straight line. As you exhale back, I want you to squeeze the block, and then inhale here, exhale, bring it back, inhale, lift it up here. All right, ready? Let's go. 10, lift it up. 9, lift it up. 8, go back as far as you can, don't arch the back. 7, squeeze the block, lift it. 6, lift it up. Good, nice big exhale here. 5, lift and squeeze. 4, doing great, almost there. We have 3 more, exhale here. 3, lift. 2, lift. And 1, lift it up. Whew, nice job. Set the block down. Go ahead and come back and stretch those hips if you have that flexibility. And we'll get it here in the next one. All right, let's lay on our tummies now. Grab the block, bring it in front, and we can stretch those quadriceps because they will need it. So if you can grab the foot, great. Bring it in and then tuck your tailbone under. Nice stretch. Other side. Bring it in, tuck the tailbone under, get a nice stretch. Beautiful. All right, team, grab the block, place it in front of you. Now this is an option, so the block doesn't have to be part of this exercise. It is quite challenging with the block, so if you feel like it's too much, just leave the block out and just do it with your arm weight, all right? What we're gonna do is place that forehead down, draw that navel in and up, feet are flat onto the floor. Now, we're gonna lift up with that block, bring it around, grab it, take it all the way around, okay? So this is arms around the world. Now the entire time the feet are gonna stay down on the ground for the first round. Second round, if you choose, you can lift it, okay? Are you ready to begin? We're gonna do 10 twice, okay? So first set, feet stay down. Second set, you can lift the feet. Ready? And we can also, too, you guys keep the forehead down on the mat as well to make it a little less intense, okay, team? If you wanna make it harder, lift the head. Inhale. Exhale, bring those arms around for 10. Draw that navel in. 9, 8, 7, breathe. 6, feet down. 5, 4, almost there. 3, arms are getting tired. 2, and 1. Go ahead and place it forehead down. Slide the hands by your face. Push back into child's pose. Take a little break for just a moment. Nice deep breath in and out. Inhale, exhale. Good job. One more breath, inhale, exhale. All right, one more set. Go ahead and come forward all the way down. Grab that block if you want it. Draw that navel in and up, forehead to down to start, and go ahead and see if you can lift up the feet and do the arms as well. Ready? Here we go. For 10, 9, point the toes, 8, navel in, 7, 6, you got it, 5, lift those legs, 4, keep the chest lifted, 3, arms are burning, 2, and 1. Great job. Bring it down. Push back. Child's pose. Nice little stretch. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and come into a downward facing dog. Feel free to wiggle it out a little bit, bend the knees, shake it out left and right. And then let's make our way forward. You can drop down to the knees or stay on those toes. Lower through chaturanga all the way down. Grab that block, roll over onto the left side. Line yourself up in a nice straight line down the body. Take that block and bring it right here where we had it before, between your calf and your thigh there. Now, again, line yourself up in a nice straight line. Bring your right hand in front for support. Stack your hips, okay? So this might be the hardest part, is to get those hips stacked. And then flex that bottom leg. Let's make sure that the foot is flexed, the hips are stacked, and we're squeezing that right leg into the block, all right? Here we go. We're gonna bring it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there, little tiny circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you got it, 3, 2, 1. Bend the leg, a little bit of extra support here. Now you're gonna bring that knee in, squeeze, and then tap the floor. Bring it in for 10, tap the toe down. Ready? Here we go. Squeeze 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you got it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in. Bottom leg is going to come forward. Go ahead and stack your knees on top. Now I want you to think heel to toe and then knee to knee. All right, so these are gonna burn a little bit, especially with the added block. You're gonna squeeze your calf into that block, press down right here for support, draw that navel in, keep those hips from moving, okay? Pelvic floor, again, always squeezing and lifting. Ready, guys? Here we go, heel and toe. 4, 10, 9, 8, squeeze the block. 7, 6, 5, 4, you got it. 3, navel in, 2, 1. Nice. Other side. Let's bring it all the way around. Go ahead and come on down. Place that hand behind the head for support. And then let's take that block right here between the calf and the thigh. Squeeze it. Stabilize your core. Place the left hand here in front. Draw your navel in. Flex that bottom foot. Stabilize. And we're going to lift it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up and do tiny circles for 10, 9, foot is flexed, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, bring it back, and we're gonna point the toe. Pull that knee in, squeeze. So you feel this in your psoas and in your obliques. We're gonna squeeze, and of course those hamstrings, and tap for 10, squeeze, 9, 8, really squeeze, 7, squeeze, 6, 5, 4, nothing moves but that leg, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring both knees in. We're going to do heel and toe and knee. Ready, team? Press right here. Squeeze your core and stabilize through your pelvis. And we go 10, 9. Get that foot up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze that block. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's go ahead and release. Push back into a child's pose. Take a nice stretch there. Beautiful work. Awesome, team. All right, let's go ahead and stretch it out. So go ahead and lay back on your back. Draw your knees into your chest. Nice big hug here. Take the left leg down on the ground, right leg cross it over. Bring that knee away. And just kind of open and close here. So you'll feel that in the hips. We did a lot of hip work today. So just kind of open and close. And then if you want, draw that knee in. And if you want to further advance this, go ahead and grab the knee, pushing the right knee away. And let's release it. Other side. Right leg down. Left foot crosses, figure 4, open and close. Oh, that feels so good. Get a nice little stretch to those hips. Draw it in. And if you want, grabbing onto that knee, pushing the left knee away, flexing that left foot. Beautiful. And because the hamstrings got a lot of work today, let's go ahead and place that left foot down on the ground. Take that right heel, press it up towards the ceiling. It doesn't matter if you're down here, just press it straight. And then let's lift up and pull the toes towards your face. Stretch that hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Other side. Press the heel up towards the sky. Really push toes back towards your face. Lift it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And knees in. Cross the ankles. Roll it on up. Let's take a little twist here. Got those obliques in. We're going to inhale, lift the chest, spiral around to the left side. Take that right hand by that left knee. Look behind you. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. And take the left hand, place it right down next to you. Right arm reaches up and over. Gaze underneath that arm. Other side, reach. And you guys are done today. Good job. I hope you guys like this class. Leave me a comment and a review and let me know. Don't forget, you guys can also leave me comments and ask for suggestions of classes that you like. Hope you guys have an awesome day.